Hi, today we've taken a trip down to Ucluelet, and we're going to be heading on the Wild Pacific Trail out to see the lighthouse here. Just a short walk. There's 2 points you can enter on the trail. One is almost immediately at the lighthouse, one's a little ways back. It's a easy trail to walk, and as you can see, there's quite the background here with the waves crashing. And the trail branches off to the right. That's the way we're going to be going. But there's a good viewpoint here. We can actually see what the lighthouse looks like. And a little bit of the ocean around us. There's a reason they call it the Wild Pacific Trail, and now you can see probably why. So we're going to set up here for a first shot and try and get the lighthouse with some of the trees around it, and hopefully some wave action in the background, although I don't know if it'll be high enough today to be splashing up where we can see it, but we'll see what we can do. I'm taking a couple shots of the lighthouse here, and while I'm doing that, I can see the waves crashing on the rocks over to my left, which are outside the view of the lighthouse. So I might, in a minute, turn that way and see what I can get some of the wave action as well. Alright, we're just going to move a very short distance around the corner here to get a different angle on things here, and we'll also take a look, see if we can get a better shot, different angle of the lighthouse. Eventually we'll go on to the other side of the lighthouse where we can get the opposite side of it. It's pretty easy to get around here, so we'll see if we can get something nice. And yeah, just taking a quick look at the first couple shots I've got here, my little test shots. It's definitely going to be blown out a bit in the sky, so we'll take a pause here and I'll put on the graduated neutral density. Alright, we're all set up. I got my graduated neutral density. first test here, it is definitely looking better. The sky is down to a much more manageable level, and I think we'll get something nice today. One of the things you may have seen already I like to do is to try and get some in portrait orientation as well, especially when you got a something narrow channel like this leading towards you just like it is. So we're going to try that here in just a minute. Okay, we've set up again. Now we're in portrait orientation, and we'll see if we get some nice shots. Alright, I've moved in nice and tight now, and setting up for a shot here. Have to make some adjustments, but let's see how it goes. Now I'm running into the problem where it's really brightly backlit. There's only so much I can do, but I'll try and adjust as best I can here, and then we'll have to see what Lightroom and or Photoshop can do for us later. Of course, now I'm getting a lot of mist. I might have to do something about wiping this down in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I've got the cloth to wipe down things, the microfiber cloth, make sure all the mist is off here. And we'll go ahead and take a couple more shots here before we move on towards the lighthouse. Okay, I think we have enough right here, right now. I should be able to work with this, and we'll head on over and see what we can get to that lighthouse over behind us. If you look close, I think you should see it just over the rocks. Alright, it's only a short distance from where I was, just behind me, over to the lighthouse itself. But there's been a bunch of damage caused by the storms, and if you look down ahead, the actual lighthouse last little bit is closed off. I had actually still been hoping to get a couple shots from the other side of the lighthouse down on the rocks there, but since that area is closed off, we can't get directly down there. I'm not going to go around it. Have to leave that for another time. I come up here fairly often, at least to Tofino, and this is only a short ways down, so I know at some point in the future I'll have the opportunity to get that. Maybe conditions will be a little bit different too. As it is for now, I'm going to go down to the opposite side of the lighthouse, and we'll see what we can get from there. It looks like we got some good wave action out here too, so maybe there's some more opportunities. Okay, As you can see, I'm set up now for another shot of the lighthouse. I guess you can't quite see it from there, but I'm set up for a shot of the lighthouse. This isn't the greatest side or even greatest time of day, but we'll make do with what we've got here while we're out here. Take the opportunity, and the best part is that we're outside of the cabin. Okay, I took a few shots here so I can do some bracketing on it. Unfortunately, the sky behind it is just pretty washed out. There's not a lot I can do with it. I brought it down a little bit, but it is flat. There's absolutely no texture to the clouds, nothing. So I don't know what we'll do, but it was a shot. Okay, camera's in a little bit precarious position here, so try and be careful with it. Don't want to bump the tripod at all. Looks like we got some nice wave action out in front of us, and I'm going to try and capture a few of those crashing in. Alright, I completed the little walk down to the lighthouse there on the Wild Pacific Trail, and while it wasn't the best day for shots of the lighthouse, I thought there's some pretty decent conditions for some of the waves, and hopefully you'll have seen already on the video some of the waves that are out there, and some of the images I captured. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up below to indicate you liked it. And if you want regular updates whenever one of these new videos comes out of mine, just hit the bell above. Thanks.